Alrighty, I think we're going. Alright, so I am Dexsana from the UNS Alliance in State 77, in case anyone else is catching this YouTube video, and I will be making a tutorial video on how DD works, and Doomsday. It's an event that happens every month, lasts for about a month, and yields great rewards. However, a lot of people seem to struggle to grasp exactly what you're trying to do. So hopefully this video will assist you in any questions that you have. As you can see, I've already started my bases or my little honor buildings here, so I can't exactly show you how, but it's pretty simple. I'll give you a step-by-step tutorial on everything you need to look for, everything you need to do, how you can succeed. Let's see here. You got your button right here. It's a really quick way to open up your menu. Gives you a rundown of all your buildings right here. As you can see right now, I have 3 of each. 2 of only these ones. I haven't built these other 2 yet. You don't start with 3. You only start with 1. And let's see here. The way you get extra buildings is through the blue option, and you're gonna want to run down each one of these end options here. They give you an extra capacity, which will give you 1 extra building to build. So your goal is to try and go down each one of these, so that way you can attack higher level tiles. And once you get these extra buildings, you're gonna find your alliance center. You're gonna have multiple alliance centers, hopefully. Good way to do this: go down to your build. You're gonna have an honor structure option right here. We'll have it highlight 6, will tell you how many you can build. You click this one, and let's say this one right here, it automatically takes you to Alliance Center 1, which is kind of annoying. However, if you come out and drag this, you have this button right here, which takes you to whichever Alliance Center you want. So let's say you want to build this one at number 2, click that one, instantly takes you there. However, it requires more stone the higher the Alliance Center. You can easily get stone by donating tech. This new system that they added recently makes it so you can gather your tech a lot faster. And you go to your store and buy your stone. Simple as simple. What next? Let's go down here right here. So you got a level 6 tile right here. Right now, I currently only have 701 immunity, which means if I attack it, I will get 18% damage, and you have a guard power of 559,000. I will not take this if I try to attack it. It'll hurt me too much. You need to get that number closer to that number. So right now I have 701. Each level of your virus center will give you 100 more immunity. Now, it doesn't need to be exactly that number. It needs to be close to that number. Though the higher the level it is, the more unlikely it is that you will get it. So these early tiles right here, you could probably get away with a 10%. Let me see if I can find an open one. There we go, level 1 here. Yeah, maybe level 1's not a good example. Let's see here. There we go, level 2. Still 0, or it's still 0. Okay, let's pretend that has a number there. No. Let's go to me. My city. Okay, I think these blank tiles should be fine. There you go. So right now this has a 10% on it. I mean, if it's a really powerful attack, you might be able to take it, but you'll suffer so much damage that it won't be worth it. So I wouldn't suggest it. So the idea behind it is you want to level your virus centers, and at the same time, you're going to want to level your processing plants as well, because the higher the level your processing plant is, the faster you're going to process your yields. So if you hit the harvest button down here, you'll get the yields from everything that you've picked up so far. So you're gonna it shows right here that right now I have 21 out of 25 capacity. So right now I could pick up 4 more if I wanted it, and by the time I pick up those 4 more, I'm stuck. I got to figure out a way to either abandon older plots, which is click one of these right here and abandon, or you can click that, go straight to it, abandon, or you wait for your harvest to accumulate a little faster. Go over to this cute little guy, level up, and it speeds up the process, so that way you don't have to wait as long, and everything gets done faster. So that way you can put it towards, you don't want to see that, put it towards this guy and get 100 more immunity. So right now I still need 21,000 virus sample, which is quite a leap away, but I'll get there eventually. All right, so getting started, let's assume you don't have anything. You're gonna click over here. You're gonna want to click over here, hit occupy. Now right here, you would get a prompt that's tells you that you have the option to teleport over here for free, and you're gonna want to take that, so that way you're closer to your alliance center, and hit it. And you're gonna come over here, take this guy. It'll be a long yield or jump for me, so let me just go ahead and take this guy right here. Now, you can only take this one. I can only take this one right here because it's adjacent to this guy right here. I can't attack this guy right here. There's nothing next to it. You need to connect the dots like a crossword puzzle. So I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these out. It's exciting, I know. Boom. That's mine now. That is now a part of my arsenal. But since it's only a blank tile, it's worthless to me. I don't want it. The only reason you would ever want a blank tile is so you can connect this guy to this guy and try to get to something a little bit better. So what I do is just grab this guy, immediately abandon it, just attack another one. As you can see, while you're abandoning it, you can still attack this guy. You have 30 minutes. Now you have the option to speed this up with one of these guys. $10, and you get a little bit more capacity. You get a little bit more merging speed. 10 minutes off the dial for the abandon. A little helpful. Anything else I'm missing here? Every so often, you're going to have an influence right here that tells you how good you're doing. You'll get money. Right now I'm at 16,000. It'll eventually get to be a lot better and actually be worth it. Just hit the receive button every now and again and collect your money. Right here is your honor level. Every now and again, you're going to get these bonuses. You probably want to use them immediately. No reason to have it sit there. The quicker you get that up there, the more points you can apply to these guys. In your inventory here, you're going to get, I don't have any, so I can't show you, but you're going to get a specialty reset item, which will allow you, in case you messed up, it'll allow you to reset all your points and reapply them to however you feel. And you'll also get an expand planned item, which will allow you to add one more to this number right here, and that way you can improve. Let's see. One thing that's important to realize is that why do I keep doing that? Is that go here to production. The oil right now will only give you an extra stone on the side. It won't give you any virus samples, which virus samples is a very important material. So it's what my strategy has always been to stock up on only the food or the lumber, as those actually give you the virus samples, which you can put towards your virus centers. And the stones are helpful though, because they can increase your processing plants, as they require composite. And as I said before, the way the higher your processing level, the faster you get you go through them. As while they're processing your materials, it requires quite a bit of electricity, and it eventually you start making more than you can process, and then eventually you're just bogged up. So it's very important you level these two guys up as quick as you can. The other two guys, the Special Command Center. Let's see here. There we are. This guy increases your troop might and your troop might during skirmishes. So I mean, they're a little added benefit. Might help you for a war in the future. But I wouldn't put all your eggs in that basket. Maybe when you're comfortably farming these guys, you'll be able to pick them up. One good strategy I find is to when you have a target in mind, like let's say I'm sitting right here and I want to get to this guy right here. But my closest tile I can attack, or I can come from, is this guy right here. Rather than be way back here, you'll be chasing yourself. So, not a good idea. Instead, what I like to do is, let's pretend like this is the one that I just said. Teleport right here, and that way, as you're attacking the tiles, you're slowly getting yourself towards where you want to go, and that way you can work towards the other ones. You don't want to work away from yourself. Another thing that I would like to say to avoid is this right here. See how the base is inside the actual the zone of the Alliance Center. So right now we're losing space that we could put down bases. So this guy could easily get missiled, and now there are two buildings in. So try to stay out of the zone. You could easily clean this up though. I can't really think of anything else that's too important to say. You can see right here with the Alliance Intel button here to see how you're doing compared to everyone else. Right now I'm at 125, a little bit falling behind Raptor, Zell, and a few others, but I'll catch up. Right now our alliance is number 19. You can see the rewards for what a 19 gives you, so that way you can motivate yourself to participate. Right now, if we were to end right now, we would get quite a few oranges, a lot of money, a lot of resources, a lot of diamonds. But the fighting hasn't began yet, so that is unlikely. And I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else that's too important. Hopefully this video has been informative. Feel free to comment or reach out to me if you have any questions. And thanks for watching.